What's up, this is Core2440 with a following Simulator Sound Team video. Today we'll be moving to the brand new lawn care shop here on the Mowing Map. We'll be hopping in the Ram 1500 Limited and we'll be making our way over to our old shop because we will need to bring a lot of equipment, trucks, and trailers over to the new one. And this has been a really highly requested video since we did build our new shop, which is a two-shop facility, pretty cool trailer shed, which will definitely fit the company really well. So we have arrived here at the old shop. Guys can see we still do have 3 trucks, trailers, and some equipment here. So we'll probably be bringing over the Chevy Duramax first with the 30-foot gooseneck trailer, pretty large trailer full of mowers and everything like that. So we'll fold up the ramps and we'll be making our way over there. I'm very excited for the new shop. This will definitely fit the company really well, especially since the winter is going to be coming around. No vehicles will be blocked and the trailers will be kind of protected from the winter also. This is Mowing Map version 2, which is still a work in progress. It's coming along really well. I did do a lot to the new section of the town, but there are still many open areas where we could definitely add a lot of buildings in. But you guys can see that this Chevy Duramax is doing an amazing job towing, and once we kind of get there, we will already kind of start to put everything in place, since we do have, I would say, 3 or 4 different types of equipment over there. John Deere tractor, the Leaf for fall setup, cleanup, and a few other things like that. But you guys can see all of these trucks are now green for the company, which is pretty cool. And soon we'll be lettering all of the enclosed trailers, which we have 2 of. And like I was saying, guys, we will be keeping these underneath a trailer tent, kind of keeping them out of the weather, especially for the winter season. So we are now going over the brand new section of the map, and this is awesome. So you guys can see that we do have an on-ramp and a little bridge, which we'll be going over since the highway is down below. Take a look at that. Very cool feature. This goes the entire length of the map, and there's a few other sections, but this is the only section which is kind of complete. You guys can see a lot of open area, not exactly done, but you guys have requested it many days since we put the shop together. So we'll be turning here a little too fast, but there's a lot of open areas all over, which is pretty cool. And I do also thank each and every one of you for the continued support on the daily content. Soon we'll be arriving here at the new lawn care shop, and take a look at that, guys. It's right over here on the corner. It's a corner lot. We do actually have a lot of land to kind of move the fence out if needed, but we are pulling in here for the first time, and take a look at that, guys. We do have a lot of vehicles here, a lot of different types of equipment. So I think we'll first kind of get started off parking up the Leaf dump truck and the Leaf vacuum trailer, and for now we'll probably be parking it as close as we can over to the wall. So we'll be just driving this in, and today is mainly a moving and organizing all of the new equipment. Once we do this, we'll kind of be parking that trailer and freeing up that Ford to kind of park the enclosed trailer once we do unload it. So we'll kind of bring this as close as we can to the wall, and I actually did make this a very long shop area so that we could fit the truck and trailer attached. We could probably even squeeze a truck in here, which is pretty cool. We'll open this up, and next up, like I was saying, we'll be parking the enclosed trailer right over here, both of them underneath this trailer shed. So we'll be hopping in the Ford dually, we'll be raising the ramps, and we'll be parking this next to the Leaf truck. I really do like keeping all of the equipment indoors. It really preserves the life of all of them, which is perfect. I do like keeping everything really good. So you guys can see that we actually have a lot of room. We could put trucks side by side, which is also a pretty cool thing that we could do. So we'll get this attached, but before we can really park this one up, I think we'll probably park up the John Deere tractor and also the few mowers in here, which I believe are only the X marks. While the door is opening, we'll come over here, we'll hop in the John Deere mower. Very busy day, like I was saying. We have to move a lot of equipment, not too much time. And I'm actually thinking we'll probably kind of put these along the wall just like this. And I think doing it the long way might be a little bit easier for us. So we'll kind of park this in here. Now I think maybe we'll probably do an upgrade video right after we move, and probably trade in a few of these just like this tractor. I don't think we no longer need it, especially since we have that brand new skid steer. We'll kind of have to switch over to the bucket, lower that down, take all the stress off of the hydraulic system, and we'll hop in these. And these, like I was saying, guys, we'll be backing up just along the wall right here. We do want to leave a little bit of room there for the brand new Bobcat T770 Bobcat skid steer, which is pretty cool. But we'll be backing this one off, and this one will kind of park right next to it, and we do have the room there. And along here, that small wall, as you guys just saw, we'll be putting the push mower, the weed eater, and also the leaf blower. Alright, so we got this trailer unloaded. We'll kind of pull forward here. We'll be raising the ramps all the way up, and this might be a little bit of a challenge to kind of maneuver around, but we should do an overall pretty good job with it. And I do have a lot of questions about the exhaust on this truck. I have worked on it many times. It is a little challenging to kind of move around, so we'll back this in, and this is designed just for about a 25 to 30 foot enclosed trailer, which is perfect. Kind of back it in, take a look at that. That actually fits really well, and then this will be parking up, so that's just kind of one setup already. It actually took us a pretty long time just to do this one, which is okay, but you guys can see that with the truck and the trailer attached, we'll kind of back up and attach, it does fit, which is pretty cool. But the 30 foot and the 25 foot will not, thus we have that shed for us. So we'll pull forward here, and I think we'll probably kind of back this in just a little to help us do a very efficient unloading. If you guys do any cool upgrades ideas for the lawn care shop, drop them down below in the comments. This shop will definitely transition over for the winter season, so all of the vehicles you guys see here will be doing videos adding the plow mounts, installing, and actually doing upgrades videos for plows, because I really would like to do lawn care companies to kind of do the snow. That's pretty realistic, especially since many do that to get some extra money during the winter season, since there's no outside work to do. So we have one more mower to do, and then that's almost it for the mowers. We do have that John Deere mower and a few others back at the shop with the other setups. I really do like, though, this two-shop setup. I think that it's going to be overall very nice, and it's going to fit the company even better than the last one, squeezing it all into one. So we'll be kind of parking this up, and then this Duramax, and I think a few of the other trucks might kind of share the same garage, which is pretty cool. That's a very large garage, which we do have built, the 4 garage one, which is pretty cool. We'll kind of back up here, we'll detach, and we'll kind of park this up, I would say, in the closest one right over here. We'll open up the garage door and back in. Now you guys can see, since there's a door over here, this truck will definitely fit here, no problem, which is good. We'll be switching back over here to the Ram Limited, and I think we'll probably be bringing the 2018 Ford Super Duty with a Bobcat. This is overall a very nice truck. Now you guys can see, I actually did trade out the older trailer. I actually built that one, but I feel that it's just a little bit too long, and since we will most likely be trading in the other John Deere, that I decided to drop back down to the 18 foot, especially since this one will be able to fit in the new garage. This 2018 Super Duty is doing an amazing job towing it. I really do like the new Ford body style. It looks pretty cool. They actually have a new version for the F-150. Hopefully we could get one of those in the game, and everything like that would be very cool. So this truck will probably park just like this in there, since we won't really be using the dump truck too much and the Bobcat too much either. So it will be a perfect match for us. There will be many more building videos for Mowing Map version 2 before it is released. Like I was saying, guys, today is a pretty nice video on the map, and it does have the highway built in a little bit of the town. As you guys can see, not the entire town is built. Only around 10 buildings have been installed into the new section of the map. We'll probably be building another marina, maybe another store, and everything like that, just because we do a lot of room. And most likely we will also be building a park, since that was a pretty highly requested feature for it. But you guys can see that the grass over here looks pretty good. Looks like there's no patterns, unlike the other one, which is also pretty nice. We made it back here to the lawn care shop, and I really do like how I did bring a few of the vehicles over. It did speed up the process of driving them over, especially since it's the same route and we cannot use the other one yet because it's not fully developed. So we'll be kind of unloading this, but the other trailer to unload might be a little tricky for us. We'll be backing this off once it turns on. Now this skid steer is overall very helpful for us, very large, and hopefully we could get like a John Deere or another one that'll be pretty cool. So you guys can see that we do have a lot of room in here. We could even park the trailers fully loaded up if they do not fit in the other one, which should be pretty helpful for us since we will have a lot of equipment coming. And I might open this up to the public maybe, which should also be very interesting to do. So we'll be backing this in, and I think we'll probably just park it right over here in the same garage. Just kind of park a little bit more to the right so we could still get the Duramax out. I do not want to block any vehicles in, just in case we will need to use them. So we could still, looks like we could still kind of squeeze the Duramax out if we need to. We could always switch the Ford in the Duramax. Yeah, we should be able to get that by, which is pretty cool. Next up, we'll be switching back here. We'll be loading up the John Deere, the only piece of equipment that we actually loaded up from the old shop, just because, I mean, we've been very busy, pretty much moving, and this shop did us really well. I did like it a lot, and I still do like it, just that we do have a lot of equipment and we needed to upgrade. But we'll take one last look at it before we kind of head out for the last time with all of our equipment. And as we walk in, we do, I believe, have the old bucket, which the owner will actually be buying from us. But take a look at this, guys. We fit all of that equipment into this small building, which was good that we did. It really was good for rent, everything like that. But we do actually have to open this back up to walk outside. And looks like a little bit of a challenge to walk out there. But we'll hop back in this and make our way over. On this trailer, you guys can see we do have the Skag leaf blower, the Honda push mower, the weed eater, and also the John Deere zero turn, which is a pretty cool setup. I really do like this. This is like a 10 to 12 foot single axle utility trailer, which is very helpful for us. But like I was saying, guys, if you do have any cool video ideas, any type of ideas for Mowing Map version 2 before it is released, let me know down below in the comments. And as I'm driving around, you guys can see that there's like a lot of flowers, almost like weeds in the grass, but on the new section of the map, there's really none of that, which is awesome because the grass looks really good. And we actually did use a brand new Ram Limited. I will be featuring that in a lot more videos, and I think we might trade that out for this one right here, since that is a little bit newer, and I really do like that body style a lot also. But I do like all of the different brand trucks. So as you guys can see, we actually went a little too fast over that. We'll be turning over here. In this truck, we should have no problem kind of fitting in with this trailer, since it's so small and compact. We made it back here to the lawn care shop with the final load of all of the equipment, and since there is some pretty small equipment in here that might take a little bit longer to kind of move around, drive, if you would so call, we'll kind of back in just to make it a little bit easier for us. But you guys can see that the commute to work will actually be a little bit longer, driving from the house to here, which is okay. I really do like it, not too big of a difference, only driving right over the highway, and we are pretty much here. So we'll be unloading this. Take a look, and we got all of the mowers, a pretty large lineup, and I think we might have to start to downsize possibly, just because we have so much. But we'll be unloading this, and like I was saying, guys, we'll be putting all of these along the wall over here. In the mini garage door, as you guys see, I'm not exactly sure what we should put there. Drop any ideas down below in the comments. I was thinking that we could use it as a walking door to get in and out, since the other doors we cannot really walk inside of or out, which is okay. So we'll kind of back this off. Looks like we did actually a pretty good job here. It looks like the trailer does bounce just a little, but you guys can see everything though looks awesome. Turn that one off. We'll hop in this one. Now this we'll be using a lot in the leaf cleanups, which should be coming very soon. The leaves are starting to change colors, then they will definitely fall, and then oak leaves do fall a little bit later on, so we actually will have a lot of work for a pretty long time. So you guys can see that we got all the equipment over here, and like I was saying, we'll most likely be doing more multiplayer, especially since we have a lot of equipment, a lot of different types of stuff, everything like that. So we'll be opening up this garage door, and I think it will be a pretty nice thing to park the trailer side by side with the trucks. That way we could use any trailer with any truck. So I think we'll probably do that before we call it a day. So we'll kind of back this in, park the dump truck in between, and park this one in between if it is possible, even if we could just park it like in between the posts, just like this. Let's take a look. So we could actually do it just like this. You guys can see it is fitting back here. Wow, a little bit of a challenge. We'll disconnect that and we'll kind of see if we can put this one over there. But that leaf truck is just kind of tucked away in the corner and ready to go for the leaf season. We'll first have to disconnect this. I do like the manual attaching, and I am actually using a little bit of an older version that allows us to kind of do both, because the newer one only allows you to attach it from the outside, so we do have to move the trailer over just a little since the dump truck is a pretty wide truck. But take a look at that, guys. We are fitting everything side by side. No vehicles are blocked, and hope you guys enjoyed today's video moving to the brand new shop. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and subscribe for more.